Hey everybody, and happy Tuesday. I hope everyone has been having a fantastic week. We are going to run some roulettes today, do some MSQ, do all the fun things, and you'll listen to Palico yell in the background because that is what he does. Anyway, welcome in everyone. I am a little bit under the weather, but not terrible. So we're going to see how this goes. And I am a little bit tired today, so hi Zerk! Welcome in. Yeah, everything's going well so far, just a little bit stuffy, but not horrible. So I think it's because the other day whenever I mowed, I got a bunch of grass accidentally dumped on me because my mower, the flap for the chute to send all of the grass out, it hit something and all the grass that had gotten on top of the chute ended up on me, and I am actually a little bit allergic to fresh cut grass, so that was fun. But we are doing good. Let's see. Alright, let me get Snack in here. Snack is not online yet. Where you at? Should probably change my class before I forget to do that. Let's see. How many quests? Oh, dang. I only have like one quest opening in my quest log. I have so many quests going on right now. Ugh. New minion today, I think. That'll work. Dust Bunny will work for today. Let me just teleport back to my home city. What is it? Oh. Which ones did I not get? So hands, legs, and feet. Nope, not yet. That's fine. Which part of the story were you on?
Well, work in progress and also onwards and upwards.
you already did Reconnaissance Lost then. Or did I already do Onward and Upward? Let's see. Let me put these up to the top so I can see them a little bit better. There we go. I guess let me go to Falcon's Nest. Okay, can you check the sound for the mic real quick to make sure that I'm coming through okay? I changed a couple of things on it and I just wanted to make sure that it was still sounding okay. I just, you think so? Yeah. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't too soft or something. To this dude and Falcon's Nest. It seems we have been assigned the area near Camp Riversmeet, Mistress Enodia. Lest you are unaware, the camp was one of many our knights were forced to abandon when we withdrew from the Kurthus Western Highlands. One of many sacrifices made in the wake of the calamity. It would not surprise me if our knights took shelter there. There is but one way to find out, though. Let us be off. Okay. Got it. I think you're like one step ahead of me on the Falcon's Nest area quest, so... let's see. There, below us, Camp Rivers meet, or what remains of it. I see no way to descend the cliff safely from here. Should we fall, the beast below would make short work of us. Come, I know a path to the riverbed below, east of the Black Iron Bridge. Yeah, because I think you're like one step ahead of me on this quest. Why did you rage quit?
I died again on my way to finish this job quest.
Oh no. Alright. If the reconnaissance party came this way, I see no sign of it. Still, it's possible that recent storms have obscured their trail, or that they took an alternate route to Camp Riversmeet. Until we investigate the camp itself, we cannot be certain. We must press on. Need to fix my window real quick. It's being a silly. No, I don't want you to go all the way up. Thank you very much. Okay. I swear, window, can you not? Don't mind the weirdness. Okay, let me just fix my interface since it's being silly and it won't let me do anything. There we go. Save. Jesus. Okay, there we go. Are you alright? I heard sounds of a struggle. Thank the Fury, I thought no one would come. 3 heretics slain and 1 knight saved, just like that. You certainly live up to your reputation, Mistress Enodia. What happened here, sir? Is there no one else? We were caught in a furious blizzard north of here, my lord. Naught but white all around until we saw shapes moving towards us, running towards us with naked steel in their hands. I cut down a few of the bastards who came close, but the others... There was shouting and screaming, but after a while I could only hear unfamiliar voices. I found my way to the camp, hoping to hide while the storm passed. But the heretics tracked you here. Aye. My lord, the heretics' hideaway lies somewhere to the north. We must move quickly before the snow buries all traces of their passing. For my brothers, we must... Have faith, sir. Justice will be done, but first we must see you to safety. Aiming, healing, casting, sure. Alrighty. Lord Artorial seems loath to forego any opportunity to locate the heretics' hiding place. You said yours is at the end of our hope? What's the name of the quest that you're on?
Work in progress and onwards and upwards.
Oh, I guess you're way far ahead then, because I don't know where you are.
Might be above me, actually, but... The description says... give me a second, I'm in a cutscene.
Okay.
Roth is convinced that errant icicle sprites residing in the hamlet are the cause of recent delays. Keep watch for the sprites and slay them.
Oh yeah, that's like the first quest there.
So you're ahead of me.
Yes.
That's what I figured. Oh cool, now I gotta go to Tailfeather and I have no idea how to get there. Wanna help me out here? Oh, I think I figured it out.
He has the right of it, Mr. Sonodia. Whatever remains of the heretics' trail will be gone with the next snowfall, but we cannot very well leave our friend here. I will see him to Falcon's Nest and gather reinforcements. In the meantime, I would have you search the area to the north of the camp for signs of the attack. Should you pick up the heretics' trail, do not wait for me. Follow it back to their lair forthwith, and be sure to leave me some clear footprints. That is not what I wanted. I realize that this plan may place you in considerable danger, but I see no alternative. Rest assured we will not be far behind. And Sunny, thank you. Did you find out how to get to Tailfeather?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, so I'm here. So I need to go that way. This one's a solo duty anyway, so give me a second. Solo duty time. The tracks continue to the north. Suspicious footprints ahead, y'all. Also, apologies. I have no idea what's happening with my bitrate and connection right now.
I know
What's
what's happening.
happening?
We have satellite internet.
Oh, well, yeah, I know there's that, but, like, usually it's not that bad.
If you wired it, it'd be so much better off. The lag between me hearing you talking is insane.
And now it's back to excellent, so who knows. Continue north.
If you need a free teleport to Tailfeather ever, I got you. Wait, I think it's actually been there for you because of the free teleport, right?
Yes, but I have been there, so.
Okay.
You got your receives.
It's an Aaron thing, which is like an incredibly powerful move. Wait, no, they changed it, didn't they?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, they got charges now. Patch 6.0 change next action effective It used to be a set time period where it would be casting a use mana, not really constantly 2 charges.
Ah.
Actually, forgot about that.
Where are you going? Why are you running? Hi, Swallowtail. Welcome in. We're running after this guy. He's running. You forgot to gather your eggs. Pretty sure that's the hiding place, y'all. Hi, hi. I hope your day was great. My sinuses are being mean, but that's about it. Do I don't remember.
It's actually really useful.
Do I go up here? Okay, that didn't work. Can't go in there. Go in this way? Yes.
There it is. Okay, back to story quests. I don't need any right now.
Oh, jeez. Time to survey. I like how I just stand in the middle of the room and stare around to survey. What are we gonna find? Oh. We found Iceheart herself.
Looking for me, I presume.
It's all coming back to me.
Ah, the child who glimpsed the truth.
I officially have 2 MP management abilities now.
No, it cannot be.
She cameth unto me, as didst thou. Alike in gifts, yet set upon different paths.
He speaks true, warrior of light. Like you, I have been blessed with the Echo. The visions terrified me at first. They came without warning. I wondered what I had done to deserve them. But I had no time to ponder such things once the calamity came. The land turned against us, and in a matter of hours, Falcon's Nest was buried under 10 fulms of ice and snow.
It's time for a new outfit.
We had no choice but to flee for Ishgard. We came to the wall, and while we searched for a way through,
I like how I'm gearing up.
There was
my
an
Lancer,
avalanche.
I run my dragon in the process of doing this.
Yeah.
story
And I was
quest.
alone. So I set forth for Dravania. I knew full well what might happen where I found,
The first and
but I could not
foremost,
survive on my own. I was found, of course. And not by a mere dragon, but by the great worm Hraesvelgr. And it was then that I knew why I had been given this gift. For with it I heard his voice, and saw the truth through his eyes. I was chosen to deliver this revelation to the people, to bring dragon and man together as they once were, and should ever be.
Killing civilians won't bring them together, and what of the innocents who died when you attacked Foundation? What of the innocents?
It wasn't supposed to be like that. You have to believe me. It was beyond my control. Children
There might be a lot of
taught to
snow,
fear
but
the
Heavensward does
skies,
have some really cool instance
who saw
areas.
their loved ones slaughtered. Yet the Dravanians, though they know where the fault truly lies, fell upon them with such fury.
Men die, and their children forget. But we are everlasting. To us, then is as now. Thou canst not comprehend the violation, the outrage, the fury.
I will make this right. I am neither a saint nor a savior, just another sinner. Yet I will not forsake this cause. I cannot. I will see this cycle broken and peace restored. We can do naught else, for we are now as one.
I still think Pippin's Japanese voice actor might be the funniest thing in the world when you first see it.
Oh yeah.
Also, I'm not entirely sure if it's just me, but you're lagging hard on the video.
Like, is the video itself lagging, or?
Yeah, I'm watching it happen.
Okay,
Look
I
at my
don't.
screen if you don't. That's what I'm talking about.
I don't know. I won't be able to know unless someone else says something about it in chat. Mr. Sonodia, praise Helona, you are alive. We came as swiftly as we could, but I see we were too late. So they were lurking in the cellar of this farmhouse. 'Tis a pity Lady Iceheart escaped, but we must not let that detract from your accomplishment. We have them on the run. You have dealt our foes a telling blow this day, my friend, and I shall see that your efforts are recognized. Establishing an outpost in so remote a location could not have been easy, tenacious devils. Alright, Lord Artariel would rather not linger without cause. The knights have matters here well in hand. Let us return to Falcon's Nest and share our discoveries with Sir Redwald. Come, after tracking heretics across moms of ice and snow, I would say you were due a few hours' rest next to a warm fire. I am a bit laggy. Yeah. Lovely. Thanks, Internet. It's being mean today, I guess.
There might be a way to fix it, but it's gonna mean you have to disconnect for a little bit.
No, we'll see if it gets better, but if it gets...
Right now.
Huh?
It's better right now. Never mind. It's me. Maybe I should just turn something off.
Oh, speaking of, let me...
Turn your phone off Wi-Fi if you have it.
Let me exit a few things and see if that helps.
Make sure your Steam and your stuff is option logged out. Or not logged out. Exited.
I can't log out of Steam.
Oh yeah, you're using Steam. Pardon me, everyone, this is a launcher.
I was like, I can't log out of Steam.
I don't know why you don't use the launcher. Well, you can't anymore. I guess it's too late, but...
You have, if you bought it off of Steam and you've used it on Steam, you have to use it through Steam.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's too late now, sadly, for you. Okay, how the hell do you get up here?
Alright, maybe that'll help a little bit. I need to switch the, I need to switch a couple of launchers to not come up until I tell them to, instead of coming up as soon as I turn on the computer. I don't know why I'm running back like a plebeian whenever I can just teleport. Oh, hi. Go away. Why?
I'm trying to finish this quest. I saw it's funny. It was directly behind where you just came from. Or where I was. Alright, I am officially on reconnaissance lost. Am I caught up with you yet?
You're getting close, I think. Lord Artorial, Mistress Enodia, full glad am I to see you both hale and healthy. What news? You don't like his outfit?
Well, it's leveling gear.
Oh. Alright. I believe we have made great strides towards purging these lands of heretics, and I mean to say as much when I deliver my report to my father in the Holy See. As will I, Lord Autorial. May it serve to remind our superiors what houses Durandare and Fortemps could achieve through continued cooperation. Indeed, I trust you and your knights are content to handle the rest. We most certainly are, my lord. During your short time with us, you and Mistress Zenobia have accomplished far more than I had thought possible. I cannot in good conscience impose upon you any longer. Pray return to Ishgard with my thanks. As you wish, Sir Redwald. We thank you for your hospitality. Alright. Alright. Welcome, Mr. Zenobia. Shall I show you inside the manor? Yes. Enter the manor. Let's see. Mr. Zenobia, I would speak plain. From the first, I question your motives and your competence. Unjustly, I now realize. Rumors have a way of growing more fantastic as they spread, and quite frankly, those surrounding you beggar belief, but Harshfond swore that all the stories were true. He championed your cause and begged Father to grant you patronage. And he duly listened because, for all his wisdom, he has never been able to say no to my dear half-brother, the legacy of my father's sole indiscretion. Mother hated him, of course. Even on her deathbed, she refused to acknowledge him, and, to be honest, she was not alone in her feelings. But that is not the worst of it. At Camp Riversmeet, when we came upon the wounded knight, I knew immediately that one of us would have to pursue the heretics alone, an onerous task fraught with danger. And there you were, the savior of Eorzea and honored guest of House Fortemps, my new comrade in arms, Harshfond's dear friend. I told myself it was to be a test, but part of me hoped that you would fail. Yet you accepted the task without a word of protest, nor any sign of fear, and you duly tracked the enemy down, faced him alone, and lived to tell the tale. Plainly, Harshfont had the right of it all along. That I doubted your strength bespeaks mine own weakness, but I will not doubt you again, Mr. Zenobia. On that you have my word. Alright. Sure. Alrighty. Alright, I finished that portion of the quest, so I can wait on you if you need me to. That portion of the quest that's in Falcon's Nest in that area, I finished it, so I can wait on you if you need me to, so just let me know. Huh? Okay. Go run over here for now, I think. Oh, running the wrong way. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. I'll go back to where you are, or the area that you're at, and I'm gonna go farm some fates while you're doing your thing. Huh?
Just continue on, and I'll get to you.
Oh, I forgot about this dude's name. Lambert of the Spiked Butt. Ow. He hurts. Ugh. Let's see. It was over here, I think. Oh, instance time for you. See you later. Ads will probably be coming up pretty soon, y'all. So when that happens, I'm gonna go take some medicine because I am starting to hurt, and I'm hoping that I'm not having a flare up, because that would suck. welcome in. What are you doing wrong? Just keep going north. Hi, Spooty. Hope you've had a good day. Today is a little eepy, a little stuffy, kind of low energy, but we're here. We're vibing. To hit that button, that's okay. Hey, hammock. Hammock sounds nice. Huh? I guess teleport out and then go back. Games are going good. I actually have a character that is at level 90 on a couple of classes, but I wanted to start over since they've streamlined the story since I really have played seriously. So I was like, we'll just run a new character, why not? So, replaying through the story. Hello, you kinda hurt, sir? There we go. Oh, doesn't help that that's on me too. Whoops. Kinda. Yeah, we're kinda going with that vibe. Closest I could get, anyway. Closest I could get to something that matches my model, so... Alright, ads in 5 minutes. When those happen, I'm gonna go take some medicine, so that way I can try to avoid getting a, rheumatoid arthritis flare-up, because I'm starting to hurt a little bit. And then if you need to as well, you can always get up, grab a snack, grab a drink, get cozy, whatever you need to do. So, because I'll put up my BRB screen, I don't necessarily do anything while we're in ads, so that way nobody misses anything. 12:50 here? Okay. How much time? 12 minutes. Alright, I'll kind of sit here for a second. I am probably going to go ahead and run ads so that way I don't miss that fate that's over there. So we'll go ahead and run a 3-minute ad break. If you need to take a quick break and get up and do anything, feel free to do so during the ads, and we will be right back. And welcome back from ads. I had to teleport back to Ishgard because my partner in crime over here has caught back up to me. So let's... You're not at Ishgard?
No.
Where'd you go?
To the cloud top.
Okay, well... I was gonna go with you.
Just got into the airshot.
There we go. Talk to to the airship ticketer. Go into Camp Cloudtop.
Upon an airship, conceived within the fecund mind of Cid Garland, renegade prodigy of Garlemald, who had come to call Eorzea home. High into the heavens, where isles of earth and stone floated as clouds, a frontier the knights of Ishgard had scarce begun to explore. To a fledgling outpost, within the sea of clouds, where careworn scouts ever scanned the skies for winged shadows,
Oops,
she came.
Hit the microphone. Alright, let's see. Awfully cold up here. I mean, Karthus may not be blessed with the warmest weather in the world, but compared to this, it seems positively balmy. And, of course, our hero is wholly unperturbed. You don't have to maintain that strong, silent persona all the time, you know. Never mind. We need to find Lady Laniette. She is in charge of the garrison here. Oh, and when we find her, just follow my lead, yes? Excellent. Go to the Chocobo Keep over here, pick this up. Hello. Attuned to this etherite, so I can just teleport here now. Okay, gotta go down. Are you waiting on me? Mistress Enodia, welcome. I am Sir Lynette de Helenart, commander of the forces stationed here at Camp Cloudtop. Strange though it may sound, I have long dreamed of meeting you. I am in your debt, you see, and shall ever remain so. Were it not for you, my younger brother Frenzel would have been executed upon the word of a false inquisitor. Alas, a knight must go where duty demands, and thus have I been unable to seek you out. But by the grace of Helone, I have been granted an opportunity to thank my brother's savior in person, and to call upon her generous aid besides. Truly, I know not what I have done to deserve this double blessing. "'Tis a pleasure to see you again, my Lady Lynette. You cut an elegant figure as always, a steel-clad rose, equally at home on a battlefield or in a ballroom." "Lord Emmeline, if it's not too much to ask, I should be grateful if you would allow me to finish speaking with Mistress Enodia." Camp Cloudtop was established to provide early warning of impending Dravanian incursions. The high elevation afforded by the floating isles makes it ideal for this purpose. Naturally, it also makes us a ready target for attack. We are not defenseless, however. The Protector, our largest and most advanced airship, is capable of downing all but the mightiest dragons. Alas, you may have noticed it is currently undergoing a repair. What is worse, our efforts have been hampered by an indigenous beast tribe known as the Vanu Vanu, with whom we have had several skirmishes already. No beastman is a match for a man of Ishgard. Bring me a birdman and I'll show him a thing or two. I fear much and more may be asked of you in the days to come, Mistress Enodia. Lady Lynette knows all too well what must be done to ensure that your time spent in Camp Cloudtop is not for nothing. While I understand Count Edmund's intentions, I would rather not waste valuable time ensuring that the young lord doesn't get trampled underfoot. True, it is entirely possible that he may learn something from this experience, but if left to his own devices, I think it far more likely that he will make a mess of things. Tell him that I would like him to keep watch for Dravanian outflowers. Then when you have a moment to speak with his manservant in private, make it clear that it is his responsibility to keep Emmeline from shirking his duty. A request from Lynette? Why didn't she think to ask me in person? Surely she must see me standing here but a few yalms away. Oh, never mind, what is it? A mission of paramount importance, keep watch for Dravanian outflyers, or roam about and keep an eye out for anything unusual. A mission of paramount importance. A mission? Yes, of course, that's why I'm here. I shall do as my lady asks. Alright, I'll talk to Honorroy. Mistress Enodia, I do not believe I have properly introduced myself. My name is Honorroy, and I serve at the pleasure of Lord Emmeline. Lady Lynette would have me accompany Lord Emmeline on his mission? I understand completely. I will do my utmost to keep him out of harm's way. Alright, talk back to Lynette. Were he of another house, mayhap I would not feel obligated to go to such lengths to preserve his safety and dignity. In any case, I appreciate you speaking to him for me. It would seem he actually listens to you, at least more so than others. Or mayhap you are more skilled at this than most. I suspect you have had to humor your fair share of difficult men before. Lady Lynette is eager to get to more important business. Now that Emmeline is out of harm's way, we are free to discuss matters of actual import, such as our struggles with the Vanu Vanu. We first encountered the Vanu several years ago when we had just begun to explore the Sea of Clouds. After an exchange of pleasantries and gifts, we received permission to construct a permanent lookout post. There was peace between our peoples for half a year until suddenly, for reasons unknown, their attitudes towards us changed. They began to attack our foraging parties without provocation, forcing us to rely more heavily on supplies flown in from Ishgard. But words are no substitute for first-hand experience. Go and see Sir Mariel. She could use your assistance. Marielle is up here, I think. Somewhere? Yeah, up here. Mr. Zenodi, I presume. Lady Lanyette told me you were coming. I hear tell you've never faced a Vanu before. Well, spend enough time on patrol and you're sure to cross paths with them eventually. These birdmen are native to the Floating Isles. I say birdmen, but they're not at all like the Ixal, unless that Ixal's mother was a Gigas. Here, let me mark several locations on your map. If you discover any Vanu in these areas, kill or drive them away. But I don't want to kill the birdmen. Alright, you ready to go keep watch for Vanu? Not that it's very far for the first one. Just up here a little ways. That's the second place we need to keep watch for Vanu. What are you? Oh, did you already do this? Okay. I'll wait for you right here. Alright, no Vanu here. But there is a Gala Cat and a Paisa. You want to do the spade up here? For, the Grand Company seals? Grand Company seals. Rank up. Over here. We can go back now. There we go. And back down the mountain. Finished with your patrol. Anything to report? Maybe it was too much to hope for a day without a skirmish. At least I can take solace in the fact that Helona has blessed us with a mighty ally. Sure. An undisciplined unit is a unit ripe for destruction, as Sir Mariel knows. Accepting your recent clashes with the Vanu, it cannot have escaped your notice that things here are rather peaceful to the detriment of our garrison's discipline. Despite being built as an observation post, we have yet to record a single intrusion by the Horde. That is why, as far as everyone is concerned, Camp Cloudtop is a backwater of no significance. And of course, the pride of our camp, the vaunted Protector, is in a perpetual state of needing repairs, so even were the Holy See to come under Divinian attack, we would be unable to fly to their aid. Simply put, Mistress Onodia, this is where the ambition comes to die. If you haven't aspirations for advancement, you'll be right at home. However, I would like you to think that enthusiasm can be just as contagious as apathy. If you'll indulge me, I would have you seek out the sentries and stoke their fighting spirit. Psych them up, you might say. Time to go psych some people up. go all the way around the tree. Hello there, old girl. Whoops, hold on. Hello there, old girl. Slain any Vanu champions yet? No? Oh well, let me know when you have so I can make myself presentable for the... Is it an attack? What should we do? What should we do? You had me fooled there for a moment, old girl, an amusing jest, albeit a tad cruel. Surely you must realize how unsuited I am to the monotony of mere sentry duty, yet you still tempt me with the promise of excitement. No, this won't do at all. Lady Lynette will give me a grand mission as befits my station. You're looking rather grim. Why so serious? The Vanu are no real threat, and the Dravanians couldn't give a fig about us. Ye gods, where did that come from? Fine, if you insist, I will make an effort to be more alert, but really, I fail to see the point. We're hundreds of malms away from the front lines, which is just the way I like it, thank you very much. Is there anything fluffier than a cloud? Oh, what? What is it? Is it the Horde? By the Fury, whatever possessed you to do that? I'm awake, worry not. After the shock you just gave me, I doubt I'll sleep for a fortnight. Many thanks, Mistress Zenodia. Already I can see a change in our sentry's behavior. Beg your pardon, Lord Emmeline said what? Well, I have no doubt that Lady Lynette will do her utmost to oblige him. Sir Mariel fears what might come of Lord Emmeline's newfound ambition. If Lord Emmeline is going to demand a more dangerous duty, then I expect Lady Lynette will want you to accompany him. You might as well speak with her sooner rather than later. There's no use avoiding the inevitable. Mr. Zenodia, Lord Emmeline has just informed me that mere sentry duty is beneath him. I understand we have you to thank for this epiphany. Well, there's nothing for it but to give him something more demanding then. Can I count on you to keep him safe? Excellent. We are in constant need of fresh water in Camp Cloudtop as there are no underground sources we can tap with wells. However, there is a unique variety of crystal we have recently discovered which may enable us to obtain water through other means. These spring crystals can be found in Vorsion Saran to the east of here. I would have you and Emmeline bring one back to us. You may have to contend with the feral beasts which populate the lakes, not to mention the Vano scouts ranging from their nearby settlement. Of course, that all pales in comparison to keeping the young lord entertained, but you have doubtless grown accustomed to that by now. Good luck and be safe. Alright. Lady Lynette told you to tell me about my missions once again. If I didn't know any better, I'd swear she's avoiding me. Anyway, what is it? A vital mission on the success of which the very survival of Camp Cloudtop rests. The procurement of potable water. Finally, it's about time she entrusted me with a mission of real import. Right then, let's go, let's go. We're going on a mission. So this is the Vorsian Saran of legend, and nary a Vanu in sight. How disappointing. I could do with some sport. I know, why don't you and I make it a competition? Whoever finds the superior specimen wins. Honoroi shall judge our entries on size, purity, and, say, aesthetic sensibilities. Let us begin at once. This water crystal does not appear to exhibit the properties described by Lady Lynette. Maybe you should inspect another. Yeah, I know. It's a huge search area. This water crystal does not appear to exhibit the properties. Inspect another. Let's go find another one. Maybe one down here. Never mind, it's not that one either. Let me go see this one. Nope. This crystal appears to be secreting a steady stream of water. Perhaps it is the spring crystal Lady Lynette seeks. Ah, Mr. Sonodia, have you brought your entry for the contest? My understanding of such things is limited, but can this truly be used to draw moisture from air like water from a pump? Fascinating. Honoroi is more than a little concerned for Lord Emmelane's well-being. Well, I can't even talk. Well-being. Ugh. Lord Emmeline has been gone for an awfully long time. Did you perchance see him while you were searching for your crystal? Even he must realize the dangers of wandering too far in such a place. Mayhap I'm worrying about nothing, but I must ask that you assist me in looking for him, Mr. Sonodia. We shall find him more quickly if we split up. Pray search the southeastern area of Vorsion-Saran as quickly as you are able, and rendezvous with me in the north. Farewell and good luck. You survey the surrounding area for a time, but see no sign of Emmeline. Mr. Sonodia, Lord Emmeline. Lord Emmeline has been taken by the Vanu. They had my lord surrounded, a whole gang of them. Please, you must come quickly. Onward. Onward. Looks like it's an instance. The van who must have taken him to that village may have to present to their chieftain. I will make haste to the Rose House and tell Lady Lynette what has happened. Yet by the time I return with aid, it may already be too late. Forgive me for asking, Mistress Zenobia, but should you spy an opportunity to sneak past the sentries and rescue Lord Emmeline in my absence, I beg you to take it. I know he can be a trifle presumptuous and insensitive and, well, insufferable, but he doesn't deserve this. Duty commenced. Ooh. escape. Woohoo!
Reinforcements? Anger of Honu, chief of mighty Vondo, royals like blackest storm clouds. Offer netherlings to the white. Cloud sea swells, and he comes. The White, mighty Bismarck, Lord of the Mists!
A flying whale? By the Fury, it's a primal. We must away. Damn! Bloody typical. All right, we're going in.
Aye, aye, Chief.
All aboard!
The gods only know what might have happened had we not been around to save you. No need for thanks, though. It's not as if you haven't done the same for us on a few previous occasions. Alright, more than a few. 'Twas but blind chance that brought us together this time, in case you were wondering. The Holy See has petitioned the Ironmarks for assistance with this creation of theirs, the Protector. Apparently they just can't seem to get her flying. Anyway, I came to Camp Cloudtop to cast an eye over the ship, only to learn that you had arrived some few days before with an Ishgardian lordling in tow. Small world, I thought, just as said lordling's manservant skittered into view, babbling about his master having been captured and you risking all to rescue him. And the rest, as they say, is history. Right. Well, I hate to cut short our reunion, but I am here on business after all, and the boys are already hard at work. Don't worry, old friend. We'll speak again soon, I promise. Lord Emmeline appears to be rather pleased with himself. Very well, I admit it. It was an incredibly harrowing experience. I could very well have died, you know. Me. Dead. On the other hand, by risking life and limb in the line of duty, I did succeed in uncovering the existence of a new primal. And that, old girl, is no small feat. I have made a historic discovery. In fact, even Lady Lynette will have no choice but to acknowledge. Yes, I am rather looking forward to basking in the sunshine of her praise. Speaking of which, isn't it time we made our triumphant return? Taking the woober. Praise Helone, I feared the worst. What happened out there? A primal? Are you sure? Yet, now that I think of it, this Bismarck is reminiscent of the white whale of Vanu legend, a massive creature said to swim in the sea of clouds. From what I have learned of comparable summonings, the presence of the Vanu's god would certainly explain the sudden change in their behavior towards the people of Camp Cloudtop. Ah, you mean to say they have fallen under the primal's influence? I recall reading of such things in the documents provided by Master Alphino. Aren't we forgetting something important, Lady Lenya? A little recognition for the hero of the hour? A few choice expressions of gratitude, respect, admiration, and so on? Why, yes, you are right, of course. Mistress Zenobia deserves all that and more for having risked her life to rescue such an esteemed personage. It says ads are coming up, but I'm gonna snooze those. Well, if there is naught else to discuss, I would depart for Ishgard forthwith. The Holy See and Temple Knights must be informed of this new threat without delay. But of course, Mistress Zenobia, you have done more than enough here. Pray return to Ishgard with Lord Harshfont and give my warmest regards to the court. Or count, not court. So that's it then. No more forays into enemy territory. Very well, I can see my services are no longer needed. Take care, Lady Lanyette. May our next meeting take place under more felicitous circumstances. All's well that ends well, eh? To the airship landing, then? We can speak on the journey home. Where are you going? Oh, we can go to Ishgard. Alright, where is he at? Up at the airship landing, so go to the Astrologicum. I confess I've always been rather fond of airship travel. The chill of the wind upon your face, the warmth of the blood pumping in your veins from the excitement, I find the whole experience indescribably invigorating. Or mayhap it is simply the joy of having cheated death yet again. Aha! In any event, I must make for the congregation and inform Sir Amaric of all that has occurred. Emmeline should have returned to the manor by now. Why not go and see if he has recovered from his ordeal? Oh, it's you, Sonny. Oh, God, did he have to strike me so hard? Father, he did not approve of how I handled matters in Camp Cloudtop. How I endangered the lives of others through my own recklessness and incompetence. It's not easy playing the hero, is it? Alrighty. The Forton steward looks as though he has something to say. Ah, Mr. Sonodia, my lord the Count much desires to speak with you regarding your time with Lord Artorial and Lord Emmeline, if you would remain here for a moment.
The hero returns. I cannot thank you enough for saving young Emanalane's life. Aye, he told me everything. I've also received letters from both House Zamail and Durandare praising your conduct, and that of House Forton. You've won us much honor, my friend.
Snoozing ads again.
My lord.
What is it? Speak.
Pray forgive the intrusion, my lord, but I bring grave tidings. Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru have been detained on suspicion of fomenting heresy.
What? Explain.
They were observed entering a tavern in the lower levels on some half-dozen occasions. There, it is claimed, they made a number of inquiries. Inquiries which brought them into contact with certain elements. 'Twas this which prompted a Knight of the Heavensward to demand that they be questioned. Sir Grinno, my lord.
Sir Grinno is a brute. An exceedingly accomplished brute, but a brute nonetheless. Alas, he is also a son of House Zamail. How quickly we forget the petty nature of men. I'd wager your friends are no more than pawns in another of my countrymen's games. Such is the way of things between the high houses.
Though you have won the hearts and minds of many of my countrymen, there are still those who will never be swayed. Men who will dismiss your efforts and resent your successes even as we celebrate them. 'Tis like that one such member of House Zamail is manipulating Sir Grinno, for he is not a man to dabble in politics of his own volition. He may genuinely believe your friends to be guilty, though I am quite certain his masters know better. Yet the truth will avail us not if we cannot prove their innocence. You would do well to speak with Sir Amaric at the congregation of our Knights Most Heavenly. He will know more of these charges. It has been too long, Sonny. Would that this visit came under happier circumstances. You were come to plead for Master Alphino and Mr. Tataru, I take it. Word of their detainment reached us while I was delivering my report. Oh, that's, hi Polar, that's Cal. That's his duck. Word of their detainment reached us while I was delivering my report on the Vanu Primal. Truly, I know not which is more ludicrous, these charges or that flying feathered whale. That Sir Grinno's accusations are baseless, I have no doubt. Refuting them will be difficult, however, as he is a knight of the Heavensward. Hi, Fane! Welcome in. I totally waved at my computer like you could see it. Don't ask me why I did that. That Sir Grinno's accusations are... Oh, did I already read that? Yeah, whatever. Anyway, I speak of the personal guard of the Archbishop, the 12 finest knights in all of Ishgard, sworn to serve his eminence alone. Suffice it to say, their testimony is unimpeachable, and I have not the authority to challenge their actions. Hey! Gathering eggs. Woohoo! After all the Scions have done, routing the heretics and defeating Shiva, helping us to defend the Steps of Faith and drive back the Dravanian horde, after proving themselves true allies on countless occasions, is there naught we can do? I fear there is but one path left to us. We must demand a trial by combat. But of course. In a trial by combat sanctioned by the Inquisition, the victor's claim is judged true regardless of the petitioner's standing. Under Ishgardian law, a trial by combat, and I am snoozing these ads again, last snooze I have though. Under Ishgardian law, a trial by combat pits the accuser against the accused. In this instance, Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru would be expected to face Sir Grinno and a second of his choosing, another knight of the Heavensward, most like. Two of them, by the fury, that can hardly be considered fair. Master Alphino's magical talents will not have gone unnoticed, meaning that he will have no choice but to participate. Mistress Tataru, on the other hand, is quite obviously bereft of martial skill, and should be afforded the right to name a champion to fight in her stead. Lest you doubt, I am ready and willing to serve in this capacity, as I am sure is Lord Harshafon. But all here present know that you are the most accomplished warrior among us and mayhap in the realm at large. Then it is settled. I will visit Master Alphino at once and inform him of our intentions. Sonny, meet me at the tribunal when you have made ready. Until then, my friend. Okay, let me exit here. Then we gotta go to the tribunal. Okay, I am going to take a quick 3-minute ad break, because it will come up in the middle of this fight if I don't. And I am going to get up, kind of walk around, because I'm still feeling like really sore. And then, no, I have a drink. I already have a drink. I'm good. So, I'll just get up and kind of stretch. So, I will be right back, running a 3-minute ad, and see you in just a few minutes. welcome back from ads. We are gonna do this fight now. Let's go. Listen carefully, Sunny. When the trial begins, the petitioner will be asked to restate his charges and the accused invited to respond. Then, in accordance with the law, they will be asked to restate their request for a trial by combat. Once the High Adjudicator acknowledges Mr. Stataru's right to name a champion, that is when you must make your entrance. Oh, I cannot wait to see the look on Sir Grenouille's face when he sees his true opponent. 'Twill be priceless. More seriously, should you begin to lose heart, look to me in the stands and I shall cheer so loud you will wonder how you could have ever contrived to doubt yourself. Now, are you ready? I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's go.
We are gathered here today under the watchful gaze of the Fury to ascertain the guilt of 2 souls in a trial by combat. Petitioners, step forward. Sir Grinno, for the benefit of all here present, I would ask you to repeat the charges which you have leveled against this man and this woman.
I, Sir Grinno de Zemile, brother of the Heavensward, did bear witness to these 2 foreigners consorting with heretics.
Let the accused step forward. Alfino Leveilleur, Tataru, you have heard the charges leveled against you. Will you take up arms to refute Sir Grinno's claim, and thereby prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men?
I, Alfino Leveilleur, am innocent of this charge, and claim my right to trial by combat.
I, Tataru, am innocent of this charge, but I am no warrior and cannot fight. So, I claim the right to name a champion.
To the old and the infirm, the young and the weak, this right we allow. Very well. Who will stand for this woman?
Just as I was beginning to doubt the efficacy of the Ishgardian justice system. Come, my friend. Let us put an end to this mummer's farce.
Time for combat.
O Halone, render unto us your judgment. Raise up the righteous, and cast down the wicked.
I have my pride.
got you now.
Down with you!
This isn't funny.
Oh god, the Mortal Kombat movie.
It's over.
Oh no, Mortal Kombat. I mean, we won! The Fury has spoken. Alphino Leveilleur, Tataru Taru, you are hereby acquitted of all charges. Blessed are we who receive of her wisdom and see justice wrought by her divine hand. Petitioners accused, go forth in peace. Delivered from an untimely demise yet again. My thanks, as always. By the Fury, what a splendid victory! To see how you strove in the face of adversity. Two brave young souls bound together by the puissant bonds of camaraderie. Why, it stirred me to the very depths of my soul. Having been treated to such a rousing spectacle, it seems only right that I present you with a humble token of mine admiration. Pray receive of me this chocobo whistle. Woo! With it, you may summon a black chocobo, fully trained and ready to fly. It's not my fault! Magnificent, is she not? Strong yet sleek, elegant yet eager. What say you, Sonny? Will you take her for your steed? Lord Hoshvant, chocobos are prohibited in the Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory Doctrine. Your steed must remain outside. Let the burb inside. It's not my fault. I wanted the bird to be inside. And it's not my fault. We were hoping that the Mortal Kombat movie would be good. We were wrong. Ether compass. Now I get to run around and look for ether. We were robbed. We were robbed. That is for sure. Lord Harshfont thinks you could do well. Do with a well-deserved rest. I can't read. I can't read. Black chocobos are all well and good, but the true reward for your efforts is the exoneration of your comrades. They shall be released upon the completion of certain minor formalities, which I mean to see to personally. In the meantime, pray return to Portant Manor. The Count has done so already and will doubtless be eager to discuss the day's events. To the manor. Oh wait, that's not the door. Where is the door? The door is the other way. Cal's getting punished too. He gets to see how awful it is. I need to find out what streaming service the first one is on so he can be subject to that atrocity as well. Halone smiles on us yet again, Mistress Zenobia guiding you to victory and setting your comrades free. I confess I did fear for your safety, which is not to say I doubted your prowess, you understand. I merely knew the strength of your opponents. You do have a habit of exceeding my expectations. Besting 2 of the Heavensward while the city's elite looked on, by the fury, anyone who hasn't been paying attention to you will surely do so from now on. My lord. We have just received a message from the vault. His Eminence, the Archbishop, requests the presence of Mistress Zenobia. An invitation from the Archbishop. What an honor. A personal summons is indeed a great honor, and given recent events, you would be wise to not delay. Go, Mistress Zenobia, we shall speak anon. I understood what you meant. It's a dumpster product. A priest will be waiting for you outside the vault. Identify yourself to him and he will escort you inside. To the vault. Where we just came from. Well, sort of. I'll just go back to the tribunal. Easy. Well, yeah, it's...
70% utilization. What the absolute fuck is going on in my graphics card?
I don't know. Is there something else?
It's dropping now. Nope, still high. That's weird.
I don't know.
Well, to be fair though, I am using not the good card.
Yeah. We are honored to receive you, Mr. Zenobia. This way, please. Well, yeah, your laptop's faster than the work computer. The work computer is probably Garbo.
That work computer probably cost them less than $100 full sale.
Your Eminence, it is my honor to present to you the Warrior of Light.
I have heard the tales of your many grand endeavors. The Lord Commander has also been most effusive in his praise.
There's probably a hamster that runs in there too that powers it.
I am Thordan the Seventh, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, and I bade you come here that I might offer my personal apologies. You will forgive me for not calling upon you as courtesy would dictate, but as you can see, my more sprightly days are long behind me. But I digress. Your companions were wrongly accused of heresy and subjected to gross indignities. This, I am sorry to say, was the result of negligence on the part of our nation's protectors. Negligence born of an excess of zeal. Is that not so, Sir Zephyr?
Yes, Your Eminence.
Regrettably,
now I'm
it would
back down
appear
below
that we of the
30%. What the
Heavensward
absolute
were
hell
in
is going
receipt
on
of
in this
erroneous
game?
information.
I have no idea.
Oh, that's because I'm on there. I listening. I'm actually outside the game. It lowered my frame rate. Yeah, back up at 70.
But why is the hamster's name Slappy?
Sir Grinno has ever been headstrong. He pressed charges before the truth had been ascertained, for which I most sincerely apologize.
An unfortunate misunderstanding born of an earnest desire to serve Ishgard, but one which should never have occurred.
Really, you pinned that?
Right.
For who could doubt the character of those who bested
Oh my
Shiva
gosh.
and drove the Horde from the steps of faith? Not I. That much is certain.
How are we gaining fucking viewers this late? What is everyone doing? What? Oh yeah, bro, I can't talk about it. Damn it.
That will be all, Sir Zephyrin. I would speak with our guest in private.
Your Eminence, As you wish, Your Eminence. That will be all for today.
I think I got a little ahead of you again by accident.
You have to slap him to jumpstart the wheel.
The game is running so weird on video.
Privacy is a luxury rarely
For some
afforded
reason, what
one
I'm
in
seeing
my
over on
position.
your end is different than what I'm seeing on my end.
Now tell me, young lady, what do you know of the Ascians? Much and more, I shouldn't wonder. Being the bringer of light. You should know that I myself have met with them, have entertained them as guests, even. Those harbingers of chaos and strife offered us power that we might continue our war against the dragons. I have no intention of aiding their cause, of course, nor less of being their puppet. Yet, were I to refuse them outright, I should learn naught of their true objectives and remain powerless to stop them. Thus have I hearkened to their words with interest and paid lip service to their beliefs, biding my time and preparing for the inevitable conflict. And why do I tell you this? Because there is naught in this world they fear more than the power of the Warrior of Light. If we are to rid ourselves of these vile interlopers, we must needs work together. With our combined strength, I have faith that we can wrest Eorzea from their grasp and pave the way for a lasting peace. Think on it.
Oh, hi! Welcome in, Raiders! Welcome
Leah Foxtrot
in.
just raided with 2 viewers.
Welcome, welcome! Oh, and you were playing Final Fantasy as well! Welcome in! What part are you on? And don't worry, you're not spoiling anything for me. It's Toll Pope! Yeah, I know, right? So, yeah, welcome in. Let's see. Gotta go back to the manor. Good. Go to the manor. Go, go, go. Come on, Dustpenny, let's run. What?
I didn't say anything on that one,
Oh, you perceive the tombstone grind
Music, I can't hear anything.
and felt that in your soul? Yes, absolutely. What's funny is that we've been so focused on MSQ because I can't get to my job quest because I'm way over leveled for where we are in the story right now. So we've been trying to go through MSQ a little bit to get my next job quest. But I'm probably gonna run a dungeon here in just a little bit, so we can get some of the tomes. Because I have been slacking. I have a whole whopping... Where is it? 17. Hi, Misa. Hi. Did Twitch not notify you again? Oh, it's just the weapon coffers for different ones that I'm probably just going to give to my retainer. Or, like, another job. So I've just been holding on to them. Because I was already over-leveled by the time that I got them anyway. So I was like, there's not even a point of me opening these yet. I got an hour left, Misa. Because I gotta hop off of here at 11 because I have to be up at like 6 o'clock tomorrow. I have a meeting at 7 in the morning. I don't even know where I'm running. I went the long way around. That's okay. Entering the manor. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, we're probably gonna run a dungeon here in a bit anyway, so
I confess,
we
I
can
was
always
more than
use
a
the
little
help.
concerned when I learned that you had been summoned to the vault. What did they want with you? Well, well. A formal apology and an admonishment of those responsible. I see my fears were wholly misplaced. By the gods! The Archbishop freely admits to consorting with Ascians. So, their ambitions extend to Ishgard as well. We will have new primals to contend with ere long, of that you may be certain. 'Tis but a matter of time. Yet shorn of the support of our missing allies, what can we realistically hope to achieve?
In the midst of all the excitement, I completely forgot to tell you. When I was asking around about the Scions, I heard the most awful rumor. General Rauburn is to be executed for crimes against the Sultanate!
If the Flame General dies, we will lose a staunch ally, and the one man capable of holding the Sultana's assassins to account. Lord Orshafon was wise to counsel restraint, but this business will brook no delay. We cannot permit this execution to take place. We must save Rauburn.
You're gonna bring your laptop to work next time? Do it. Do it. What is that? Oh. Unbeliever. Title.
What title?
Unbeliever.
Oh. You should download Avionic Factor.
That's random.
What?
Just the random mention of that right now.
It's only because it's free on PlayStation. I'm downloading it.
Oh, okay.
It's crossplay.
Alvino wishes to share his plan of action for rescuing Rauburn.
It just came out literally today.
Though the situation calls for urgency, it would avail us little to charge headlong into Ul'dah without a plan. Before we can formulate a plan, however, we must first learn how things stand in the Sultanate. which is why I propose that we visit Limsa Lominsa. Ah, you heard me right. While you were about your altruistic endeavors, I acted as an intermediary in trade negotiations between House Fortemps and a Lominsan consortium. During said negotiations, an opportunity to send word to the Admiral presented itself, and I duly seized it. I am happy to report that we yet have a stout ally in Limsa. The Admiral has pledged her full cooperation in any effort to rescue Rauban. Accordingly, I have agreed to meet with her that we might discuss how best to proceed. Naturally, I told her to expect us both. Your presence never fails to embolden our allies, after all. When you arrive in Limsa Lominsa, make yourself known to Sergeant Xanthale at Bulwark Hall on the lower decks. He will admit you to the bridge. Oh my gosh. Anchovy, are you falling? Ow. Yes, you're falling. Really, kitty? Now you're directly behind me. Okay. You just gonna stay there, kitty? You just gonna stay in between my back and the chair? Okay. Kitty be silly. Alright, I gotta go to Limsa. I like how Anchovy is like in between me and the chair because she fell behind me, so. And she hasn't moved. She just fell and stayed there.
Friends, 'tis good to see you safe and well. I will admit I had not counted on you seeking, let alone finding refuge within the Holy See, but full glad was I to learn that you had.
Thankfully, we had allies there who took us under their wing. And theirs was not the only aid we receive, I suspect. When we fled Uldar, we fully expected to become wanted men, known to all and hounded at every turn. Yet that did not come to pass. On the contrary, 'twould seem the charges against us have not been made public. Might we have you to thank for that, Admiral?
Sharp as ever, Master Elfino. On Marshal Terrapin's urging, the Elder Seedseer and I demanded that the Syndicate suppress news of the Scion's alleged crimes until such time as irrefutable evidence could be found. Our argument was simple. Lacking proof, to accuse the saviors of the realm of so unlikely a crime would have the people up in arms. In their wisdom, the Syndicate agreed, as you yourself have seen. There is something you should know. Some few days prior to the banquet, the Elder Seedseer and I were summoned for a private audience with the Sultana. There, she revealed her intent to announce her abdication, that she might pave the way for the establishment of an Uldan Republic.
What? But such an announcement would have plunged the entire nation into chaos.
She was well aware of that. 'Twas for fear of what might ensue that she summoned us. Her Grace wanted the Elder Seedseer and I to lend Rauban a helping hand, you see? To aid him in preserving the peace during the transition.
So, having somehow caught wind of her plan, Lolorito and Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination, in the hope of maintaining the constitutional status quo. But they must have known that her death would sow as much chaos as her abdication. Chaos from which Telegia alone might feasibly stand to profit. Surely Lolorito would never knowingly... Ah, could it be? I dare not hope.
The Uldan authorities have yet to announce the Sultana's passing. To allay any suspicion that may arise from Her Grace's absence, they have issued a statement to the effect that she is presently convalescing from illness.
Mayhap they're waiting for a fitting moment to break the news. Or mayhap they know of some other reason to delay.
Something else has been bothering me, Admiral. I was dismayed to learn that General Raoban is to be executed. Yet upon hearing the news, I could not help but wonder why he had been kept alive for so long. Pray mistake not my meaning. I am, of course, overjoyed that our friend still draws breath, and that he might yet be saved. But if his enemies truly wished to eliminate him, they could have done so immediately. I see no reason for this delay.
Aye, you've struck upon an important point, Master Alphino. Following his capture, Raoban had been held in the Marasaja pit within Uldar. In recent days, however, he has reportedly been moved to an unknown location. Queerly, 'twas not the Brass Blades who spirited him away either, but a band of soldiers decked in blue.
The Crystal Braves.
Aye. If I read the winds aright, the arrangement between Lord Lolorito and the Braves has come under strain. At any rate, if we're to rescue Raoban, we'll have to find him first. And you'll be glad to hear that I have already entrusted the task to those best able to see it done. Our friends of Doma.
Raoban's survival is vital to the Eorzean Alliance. We can ill afford to lose him. But I cannot send troops into Ul'dah. 'Twould spell the end of the Alliance and war like as not. If there is to be a rescue, it falls to you and yours to attempt it. I would not have it any other way, Admiral. It was I who founded the Crystal Braves, and I am who must take responsibility for their actions. Spoken like a true leader, Master Alphino. By way of a first step, you should seek out our Doma in contact. You will find her among the frontier hands at Revenant's Toll working in a kitchen. Alright, let me go turn this in at Revenant's Toll. Then I think we're going to run a dungeon, so we at least do one of those tonight. Wait, upstairs it looks like. Mr. Sunny, I knew in my heart that you were safe, but to see you again in the flesh, words cannot well express my relief. Even as the victory feast was taking place, the Crystal Braves turned upon us and took the Rising Stones by force. Amid the chaos, some few of my compatriots and I were able to slip away unnoticed. Since then, we have remained in Revenant's Toll, keeping watch over the mutineers while awaiting your return. You have done well by us, and we Domas do not soon forget our debts. We swear to do all within our power to aid you. Okay. Shortly before you arrived, I received word from Limsum Laminsa that you were searching for General Raoban. As the Admiral will have informed you, he was recently moved from his cell in the Marasaja pit. At the same juncture, Yu Yu Hase and the 3rd unit were observed leaving the Rising Stones. This can be no simple coincidence. Their purpose, we believe, is to escort the Flame General to the scene of his execution. Suffice it to say, we have people shadowing the 3rd. If you would join the hunt, pray seek out Dewari at High Bridge, where I too am bound. Okay, so there's that. Hold on, whoops. Let me move this a little bit so I can see. Okay. Yeah, I'll check that out here in just a little bit. Misa, Misa, are you good? Alright, there we go. Huh?
I got kicked.
You got kicked?
It's okay, I'll come right back in.
Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, and we'll queue for a dungeon run here in a moment. There he is. Alright, you ready to queue? Huh? Are you ready to queue? We're just gonna run some dungeons real quick too. Huh? Head over to High Bridge while we are queued. There it is. Go up here. guess we're pulling everything. I'll pull it over here. I might get that brick.
Yeah.
Because I rolled a 99 on that one. What?
Beat him before he summons.
Oh. I think it's like you have to fight it.
Oh, it's a joke. I like doing it though, see if it can.
Oh, yeah.
It'll stop you at like 1 HP, I think. I think we did it actually, so.
Just DPS him down. Why does that keep aggroing on me? Huh? Oof. Yep. It doesn't matter. Dang it. Open the coffer. There we go. Alright. There we go. Next up, dang, tank in need for literally everything right now.
You want to do leveling if you're low level tank.
Huh?
I know you want to do leveling if you're low level tank.
I mean, I can do my paladin. What's up?
That's kind of insane.
What?
Over 5.2 million above ground pools sold in the US and Canada since 2002 are being recalled after 9 children drownings.
Oops. Alright.
Am I the only one seeing bullshit on this? What? 2002?
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's over 20 years ago.
My stream is frozen?
It is. It's been frozen for a while.
Interesting. Alright, let me check something.
I want to say a while, but it's like lagging super hard.
Yeah, I see that. That's weird.
Yeah, don't apologize, by the way. It's been acting weird all fucking day.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the internet right now. Okay. Alright, there we go. I'll let folks know that I'm gonna end stream, but I am gonna continue playing for a little bit longer. Yeah, I've got like 30 more minutes, so let me end this though.